it's going to be Herman up against Talbot to contest the opening draw of this game. And here we go, getting ready to drop the puck. Let's play hockey. Lightning straight away in possession. Nags along the line, touched by Stewart down into the depths. Adams will chase that around, but Talbot's down there as well. Carlon going down deep initially. Carlon starting the game. Luca over on the right hand side. Gets it straight away to Herman, who gets the break, and Headley covers that up. Herman and Talbot to resume battle. Talbot wins the second face-off, but it goes as far as Rose, who gets a shot in. Comes off the skate of Talbot. Luca will pick it up on the dashers, and Green got his skate in there first. Lightning have cleared their zone, but it's a little bit untidy down there right now. Into the neutral zone now. And Talbot straight through the middle of this Telford defence. And that's the opening goal! Stop Talbot! 30 seconds and a little bit gone. And Lightning take the lead through Sam Talbot. 36th goal of the season for number 98. Brilliant goal. 3 Telford defencemen around him. He's gone straight through the middle, picked him up, gone over to the left-hand side and beat Day over to the left. Great start to the game for Lightning. 19:21 to go. Good start to this by Lightning. Herman down the Telford left. Challenge straight away, and that's the equalising goal, and that's a power play goal out front for Telford. Lightning with the lead for a little over a minute. Total transformation. Lightning throwing it through. It came off Headley. I think got a feeling that Headley and Green, a little bit of miscommunication there, I'm not sure. I think each other thought they had the puck, and I think it's McKenzie sitting there at the back post to equalise. 18:43 to go. Scott McKenzie, the 36-year-old from Dunfermline. Talbot waits over on the left-hand side. Wallace just closed down by 2 Telford players there. Wallace again. And this is what Telford do really well. They move so well and not off the puck. Talbot picks it up again. Shot goes in and goes wide on this occasion. Wide into the left-hand side. 1:15 remaining on the power play for Lightning. Wallace again. Gets it back to Talbot this time. They switch sides. Sarkanis. Nice little pass to the far side. Wallace. Down into Stewart. Nobody in front available. Chamberlain was just a little bit too deep there. Chamberlain picks up the return. Talbot with the shot. They let it go. Another shot comes in. That's the goal! Power play goal from Lightning. David Sarkanis over on the left-hand side. 13:56 to go. Lightning with the power play goal. David Sarkanis with his 28th goal of the season. Power play goal, of course. That puts Telford back to full strength. Lightning with the 1-goal lead once again. Stewart playing both ends of the ice, which he does remarkably well, Liam Stewart. Done that pretty much all of his career, right the way through juniors in the States as well. Howells now bounces on that puck. Howells, he'll get the rebound. He picks up the loose puck as well. And the officials can't see the puck at all. And Christie and I can't see who that was down there. They're still grabbing at one another. It's Robert Herman with Lewis Christie. Bobby Chamberlain is giving him the best wishes of the day as he went back to the bench. Rob Herman. 11:10 remaining. We'll have a face-off to the left-hand side of the goal, occupied by Jordan Headley in Lightning colours. Wallace drops it back to Chamberlain. Green just tries to drop it in. It came off the skate though, and now Telford can attack again. McKenzie down this right-hand side. He'll take the shot. Spread again. Good defensive work that by Ben Russell. Desperation at times, and Headley has to cover up again as Lucas Price is down in front of the goal. There's a penalty coming on that play this time round. And this is what Lightning have got to be careful of, because it's too easy, and it's Bobby Chamberlain this time round who's been called. Just under 40 seconds remaining. Plant on the right-hand side now. Nags goes to just shepherd the veteran around. Picked up this time by Wallace. Can't go anywhere though. Green tries the Hard pass to Chamberlain, couldn't get there. Puck bobbles off the stick and Plum will give chase down there. And Lightning have got to keep going. Still 20 seconds or so, 15 seconds in this game, in this period. They've got to keep going. Chamberlain back to Nags, and now NIHL will be happy to see this clock run down. And as this clock does run down and the buzzer goes, it's the end of the first period. End-to-end stuff between these two sides, but at the end of the first 20 minutes, it's the all-in-black Milton Keynes Lightning 2, Telford Tigers 1. And we're pretty much ready to get this second period underway. The all-in-black Milton Keynes Lightning 2, Telford Tigers 1. End-to-end stuff in the first period. Hopefully we'll have more of the same this period. We'll bring in the shots on goal as soon as they're announced from the first period. Will Hewitt getting ready to drop the puck, which he does so, and Sam Talbot wins on this occasion that draw. Good travelling numbers for Telford, as they have always been over the years. And here comes Telford again. Another shot in for Henley, and that's a shot in from just inside the blue line. It was Danny Rose. Didn't seem to be doing a lot, but it's made its way in. Telford equalised with 15-13 remaining in the second, and it was Rose just with the shot, and it's just beaten Henley over to his right-hand side. Jordan Henley not quite tracking the puck there. McKenzie almost skated himself into a big mid-ice hit there, Zane McKenzie. Managed to avert it at the last minute. Mitchell King defending well down there once again for Telford. And Field on the ice, ever the live wire. Mitchell King once again. 5 seconds remaining in the period now. Mitchell King skating down the right hand side, and that'll be the last action of this second period as the buzzer goes. Jordan Headley of course continues in net for Lightning as referee Irons gets ready to start this final stanza here on the Saturday night. All in black Milton Keynes Lightning against Telford Tigers. End-to-end stuff. Howells. Now there's an opportunity. Telford go one-on-one. Shot comes in, it goes high, and Luca will pick it up. It was Green that was tracking back. Herman with the opportunity. Back out front again. Luca. Herman down low. Goes near post. Covers up again this time round. And that's a goal. Puck has crossed the line. You can see it cross the line. Telford take the lead with 11:07 remaining. Took the opportunity when they could. You can see the puck bobble over across the line. 11:07 remaining, just over 9 minutes to go. Lightning find themselves behind. So Canis. Wallace. Chamberlain to Stewart. Gives it back to Sarkanis. To Stewart. Wallace over on the right hand side. Tim Wallace. Shot in! Tim Wallace with the goal! Equalises with 9:35 to go! That's a power play goal that puts Telford back to full strength. Tim Wallace with the shot outright. Power play goal, of course. Lightning 2 for 2 on the power play tonight so far. Stewart off the bench as well. Christie goes in to make a challenge on Herman. Luca through the middle now. Luca, if he can get the shot away, he doesn't know. Good stick work that by Talbot, I think it was. Another shot in, traffic in front of Headley. Headley just spreads himself. There's a wrap-round opportunity, and it hasn't got in. Telford was celebrating. That's a brilliant save. Telford was celebrating. That is a brilliant save. Max Stewart clears it all the way down. And the whistle has gone for an icing call. Well, I have no idea how that stayed out. Headley with the initial save. It was Herman who was going for the wraparound, celebrated. Telford celebrated. The puck was nowhere near the line. Well, Arsgarman almost trapped down on the boards. This is where Telford clear their zone. Lightning look to potentially change their line again, but they don't this time round. Last chance saloon on with 30 seconds to go. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Telford. Penalty coming on the play. Hermans is going to go, and Ross Green has dropped the gloves with Hermans for going after Headley. Now that's going to be a silly penalty. There was no need for that. Ross Green has gone for Hermans. He's gone straight into the box, but that's going to cost, because it was Herman who went for initially for Jordan Headley. 15 seconds to go. Grinnell Park trying to get things going as well. And it's Herman who's going to sit. And now Grinnell Park's going to go and take a seat as well, as is Jake Price. So, 1 second, and then Telford will go back to full strength. This is exactly what they do. And we now have 14 seconds remaining in the third period. Stewart now down the right-hand side, tries to drop it into the centre. Be picked up by Talbot with 5 seconds to go. He tries to get the shot away. Martelli down low to Stewart, tries to get it across, and the buzzer will go. It's 3 apiece, and we'll go into sudden death overtime. So here we go, 3-on-3 sudden death overtime. Trying to edge towards the edge of your seat. Martin Talbot will have to replay that draw, probably the tamest draw I've ever seen. And we're off. Stewart gives it to Nags. Talbot will go circling now. Don't forget, Rory Herman is in the box for Telford. Almost a touch for Nags. Howes. Nags holds him up on the boards. Talbot trying to go round his man. Talbot this time round. Held out by Plant. Good defensive work from Plant. That Stewart will get the shot away. Liam Stewart wins the game. 4:23 to go in overtime, and Liam Stewart gets the second point. Lightning take the 2 points on the night. Liam Stewart, just over 30 seconds into overtime, gets the second point for Lightning. Real end-to-end stuff tonight. Well, bearing in mind that these two could face each other in the quarter-finals on the weekend of the 8th and the 9th to decide who goes to Coventry. That, if that's the case, that's going to be an absolute barnstormer of a weekend.